flattered by these impertinent comments, La Brava. Why,
This guy's a YouTuber, isn't he?
Because my next plan will surpass me.
The drums are too hard for you.
Oh.
I know the place.
Her with a little camera.
You want Moi to be a disco ball?
Tough guy, captain of the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my genre.
And then, at the moment of the attack, boost to 20%! I'm gonna do my best to make it fun for you and everybody else. So be sure you come watch. At some point, if I just keep looking, I'll definitely find something.
Is that YouTube?
Shoot!
I knew it. He's a YouTuber. Aww.
My first admirer.
Aww. Sup Strawberry Buds, Freza Bunny here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 21. If you'd like to support me further, as well as get exclusive access to full, uncensored reactions and bloopers, you can check out my Patreon. That's linked in the description below. Before we get started, let's see who's our featured patron for this episode. I love how my fat arm just covers my face. Maybe I should do it this side. No, it's still gonna cover my face. I have chubby arms. I haven't worked out in a while. Let me just pick out a freaking name. Our featured patron for this episode is Josh Kago. Thank you so much, Josh Kago. I love how you combined your name with Bakugo. That's beautiful. It means a lot to me that you're one of my featured patrons on an episode. Let it sink in that you are the second featured patron ever on my channel. Now that is so freaking awesome. Just want you to know how awesome I think you are, and just you being you and giving support. It's so freaking kind, and believe me, every little bit helps. And you, my friend, definitely have helped me, even just a little bit on my channel. I'd give you a big hug and your favorite ice cream. There you go. I would give you your favorite flavor of ice cream to show my gratitude with whatever toppings you want. Yes. This episode is dedicated to you, my friend. Epic being right here. Don't forget it. Plus Ultra. Alright, Josh Kago, now I'm gonna set you right here next to my gold majestic unicorn lamp. And let's watch this episode together, okay? Cool. Let's do this.
Let's murder everyone in UA with killer music!
Yeah!
Bakugo fired everyone up, and not just the band members.
Oh yeah, he knows how to do that.
I'm getting a little nervous. Aoyama's in place. Get him in the air. That's it. Perfect.
Oh Yama.
It's already 9 o'clock!
Woo! I can't sleep!
Yeah, right. I'm stupid excited. Not so loud. People are sleeping upstairs.
I just hope the audience will be that enthusiastic.
It's probably better if we don't think about it very much. Being embarrassed, worrying what others are thinking, that'll kill our vibe. We should focus
True.
on having fun. That's what really matters.
Yep.
Yeah, says the girl who was super scared to front the band.
Well, after what you've all said,
Oh, he
didn't
called
do
you
it,
out.
it wouldn't be rockin' at all. Shut up, that was a totally different situation.
This rope is so frayed.
Mon Dieu, we put it through some abuse during practice. It's physical proof of our blossoming friendship.
But it's dangerous. I should have
His
noticed
face.
this before. Yeah, Rosa will make you a new one and some tea.
Yaomomo is in bed already. And don't treat her like your own personal factory.
But people use me as a phone charger on the regular.
That's because
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'll go buy a new one in the morning. It's my fault for not noticing. And this'll work out. I'm up early for training anyway.
Okay, but the performance is at 10 tomorrow, and most places don't open till 9.
There's a hardware store about 15 minutes from UA. That place opens at 8 a.m., so I'll hit it up.
That's cutting it pretty close, dude.
Work, son.
Good night.
What an interesting title for a store.
Before you go, how about we Night Owls make one final promise? To do our best. We're gonna pull this off
Yeah.
and rock everyone at UA! Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, Yama's like,
There you are, Midoriya! I knew you'd be here!
Hatsume, you're so dirty!
Ignore the dark circles and grime. I knew I'd find you training even though it's the big day. I got the gloves you asked for to work, so I came to deliver them in person.
ooh.
Oh, wow, these are so cool. Thank you
Huh.
so much, though you could have waited until after the festival.
When it's over, I'm going to sleep for 36 hours.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, of
I
course.
believe she needs it.
The gear I tried out was too bulky to be functional, even though it was for only 20 to 30% of my power. Support items can be so compact these days, it's crazy.
The gloves should also complement the rest of your costume, because you see, a good designer is able to satisfy the client in one go. So what do you think of them?
I love them.
Yeah, she
Seriously,
needs
they're
sleep.
awesome.
I can tell.
They should definitely help.
That's
with
what
my
I look like at
moves.
the end of every recording I
Here's the
do.
manual.
Not good. It took a while to get used to the gloves, so I ended up practicing too long. Rope acquired. I should have time to make it back.
Dear me.
Ooh, it's gentle.
I'm sorry.
Do be careful. You almost ruined the aftertaste of the Gold Tips Imperial, a travesty I would not be able to ignore.
He's ready for
It caught me
COVID.
off guard. Not good. Why did I open my mouth? I must avoid all contact and route to the school. Come,
Yeah, way
let
to
us
go.
Honey.
Honey? Oh, yes, that's me. Honey.
Did he say gold tips?
She's so cute.
That's
She's
stuff Yagorosu made for
she's like
us.
this little tiny thing walking next to him.
Interesting. If he just had tea, I guess that house is some kind of cafe.
Uh-oh.
You must be familiar with Gold Tips Imperial if you had this realization. You're obviously a boy of refined taste.
Well, I don't really know that much. My friend made that tea for us recently, is all. I feel like I've heard this voice before.
Oh, you undoubtedly run in high-class circles. Which would suggest he goes to an elite school. I mean, you have a wise friend. Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
How delightful to hear, young man. This child is from UA.
Oh.
That voice. The tea.
She says it's like super rare.
Whoa, really? Thanks, Yagorosu. It smells great. Tell me something. That tea was part of your ritual, right?
You can't blame yourself, Gentle. It couldn't be helped. And now,
It's
too late.
Oh no. Ooh. What's gonna happen?
Alarm sounds. We'll have to shut down and evacuate.
Ooh, Deku's not having that. Ooh.
La Brava, it's time to bring out the camera.
You can't do this.
Yeah, no, we are not having that, Mr. Gentle.
Everyone is working on the festival.
Yeah,
and
no.
I do want to know how it all turns out.
Precious little Aerie needs
I
to
don't care
smile.
what you have
She
planned.
needs to have fun.
I won't let you near my school!
That's right. That is right.
I won't let you near my school!
Well, aren't you a perceptive young man?
Wait, do I know him?
Saturday morning, no people around. No hero agencies near UA, so I can't expect backup. And I have no idea what this guy can do. If I could ask the cafe to call the police. No!
La Brava, there's been a slight change of plan. From this moment on, no matter what, don't stop filming.
Oh, I'm all over it, Gentle.
Time to make a YouTube
Right
video.
on the street? Right here? What about your master plan?
My dearest viewers, I believe it's time to give you a taste of my hijinks.
Oh, he's going there.
Try not to be so dazzled that you avert your eyes. Due to our current predicament, I shall keep my words brief. For this caper, I will infiltrate UA High School.
Why is that so kawaii?
I won't let you do that!
I conjured up this barrier as I cast off my overcoat. My quirk is elasticity. I bestow said property to anything I touch. And I do mean anything, even the air itself.
Oh! Oh!
I abhor using violence to solve my problems.
But that
Really?
was intense.
I find myself completely confounded in this moment, La Brava darling. His speed and power are startling and unexpected from a boy so young. Quite hard.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think at first.
Gently, trampoline! When I was a student, I too worked hard to put on social events. I'm sure you have feelings invested in this festival, but they can't win against the desires of my mustache and my soul. This scheme is a crucial step toward my becoming a legend. Be a dear and stay out of my way.
Oh, he's not messing around.
Hey, Gentle, I know where I've seen him before. That boy is named Izuku Midoriya. He broke his fingers on purpose during the sports festival. He's totally crazy.
By Jove! We'd better get out of here post-haste. We'll carry out the plan before he's able to
Why does that look like fun?
Hello again, my friends.
I don't know.
The outrageous scheme that's currently in progress has now become a race against the clock.
Subscribe. Oh! Oh!
Sorry, you two. My break is almost over.
I know when that music starts and he has that look in his eyes. You cannot mess with Deku at that moment.
You're leaving already?
I'm sorry, but I have to go to practice.
The three of us can explore the fest as a trio after Midoriya's done shaking his stuff.
Deku? Lemillion?
Oh.
I'm getting kind of excited.
Little Amy, little smile.
Feelings invested
Yes, Deku.
But they can't
Don't
win against the desires of my mustache and my soul.
Don't let Gentle get in the way.
I have to stop him.
He's upside down too.
So hard for me
Dang.
to shoot consecutively or while moving around.
I wish I were on the ground. Gotta calm down. I'll mess up if I panic.
That's right, Deku. Focus.
I need to land.
Gotta stay focused and in the moment.
That's right.
So you want to be able to direct wind pressure, huh?
I need more control over my blasts, especially if I'll be fighting in a city. The more types of attacks I have, the better. Let's try this! Delaware Smash!
Yeah! Oh! Oh!
Some kind of...
That must have hurt. Oh! Yeah!
That's not enough to stop me. I will not be discouraged.
I can't help it. Like, Gentle's dialogue is just so funny here.
Ruin this for my entire school!
Dear boy, that's not your decision.
Oh!
Gentle, no!
Oh, that man's like, what the heck?
Looks like something fishy's going on.
Nothing to
You
see
think?
here, mister. We're just filming a little project. You think you can tell your neighbors to stay away too?
She's so
I don't
cute.
want to hear it, Gentle, but at this
No
point,
worries, they're just making a YouTube video.
Treat.
No need to panic. Just, yeah, do your thing.
Hatsume.
Yeah, those gloves.
So currently you're shooting
They're
air
pretty
forward
cool.
in a wide arc that's hard to control. What you need is one of my babies to help you fire up bullets of air so you can hit precise targets. You've been practicing this move with your fingers, but I bet someday you can incorporate it into your shoot style too, using your iron souls.
She's honestly really clever when it comes to her inventions. I like it.
Where is he?
What an unexpected turn. This won't do at all. However, one must keep a sense of humor about such things, mustn't one?
Isn't it about time to drop the act?
My plan will be a smashing success. This is but a delay. Minor setbacks don't worry a gentleman.
I can't
Not giving up.
I can't help but to think he's
still in danger.
still funny, even though he's
Yes,
doing
that
a
is
little
the
bit of wrong
resolve
here.
of Gentle Criminal.
You're no gentleman. I know
Oh.
you're planning to
Oh.
do something to UA. What do you want with my school?
You'd like to know my scheme, eh?
Yeah.
When's this gonna be on TV? What channel?
Ruffian though I may be, I implore
My
you not to
YouTube channel.
confuse me with those foul wretches from the League of Villains.
My beloved Gentle!
You see, I have
Aw.
no palate for kidnapping or murder or any such rubbish. I simply wish to sneak into your school festival so the world knows that I am indeed a master criminal.
Please! Don't let him defeat you!
Now kindly let me go.
She's such a cute little she's a cute little
Campus is on an
admirer
emergency alert.
and fan.
Someone's bound to catch you before you sneak in, which will set off all kinds of alarms. We'll have to notify the police. The school festival will be canceled and you'll end up in jail. So give up now!
I don't fear being detected. My partner has devised an ingenious way to disable every security sensor. Nothing will be cancelled, and my dastardly plan will be a success. It's a win-win situation, my boy.
That's a win for you, but a disaster for us!
Fair enough.
A rhetorical defeat!
So, now you're aware of my nefarious scheme. It's been lovely chatting with you, but I best bid you goodbye and be on my way. While the aftertaste of the tea remains, I'll make certain you can't ruin my machinations!
Predict your opponent's movements and...
Oh! Oh! Oh, snap!
What's happening to the beams? There he is!
That is so freaking trippy.
I know your game now, but I can bounce your air bullets back easily.
Gentle! I hate to say it, but maybe we should head back to base!
I agree.
No, La Brava. I'll prevail.
Gotta catch him!
Now, boy, to what I'm about to say. I can't cancel the effects of my quirk. The things I elasticize return to normal gradually over time.
I'm sorry, but why does this make me want to
The
laugh?
integrity of this steel is affected by this unnatural bounce. Oh, and did I mention that I thought it prudent to remove the boats from the one I'm standing upon? Just think, should this beam fall, the havoc it would wreak on anything or anyone below.
Oh.
Something shaking up there.
Dude, go home.
You're a UA student, yes?
Oh.
If someone's in danger, you
Oh!
step in.
Not a murderer, huh? You just tried to kill that old guy!
Not at all. I simply wanted to keep you occupied. I planned to bounce the beam out of the way myself if you didn't step in for some reason.
Oh.
This must be the big climax.
Yeah, dude, go home and, like,
you'd simply
go to
rush
bed
for
or
the
something.
channel. I see you really do have frightening levels of speed and
Gentle
power.
is not really that
I hate to
gentle,
leave you under
dude.
such a strain, but stay put and bear the pain patiently.
Oh, I could
Help will
tell
arrive
Gentle
soon,
has had
and
it.
You'll be safe.
No, this can't be how the fight ends!
It's almost time.
Man.
My nerves are killing me.
Just take a few deep breaths. Try to center yourself,
Bakugo.
Kaminari.
Are you sweating, Yamumo?
We went through the trouble of having shirts made, so put yours on, Bakugo.
The dance outfits are super cute! And all we did was jazz up some dresses!
If I could de-wrinkle it.
Still super sexy!
Midoriya isn't here,
He went to buy rope earlier.
but he should be back by now.
Yeah.
It's odd.
He'll be here.
Yeah, no,
Our
Ayama,
timeline has
you
changed,
have no
La
idea.
Brava. But if they're on their guard and I still manage to sneak in, then I may yet attain the notoriety I seek. As a man who accomplished a great feat, history will remember my name.
Deku, you can do this! You can do this! Don't give up here, dude. Don't give up!
He's still fighting.
Oh!
I see you with that boy. Neither of you are going to give up.
No, siree.
I think it's time. Let's use my quirk.
Oh, what? Oh, snap!
Here's the preview! The moment Gentle Criminal sneaks into UA, the school festival will be cancelled. All our hard work will have been for nothing!
No!
For the sake of everybody involved, especially Eri, I have to stop this eccentric villain! It's time for me to rely on my new moves, and show how much I've learned from training with All Might. Next time, school festival start! La Brava's love for Gentle may be the deciding factor in this fight. Go beyond! Plus Ultra!
Yeah, I need a moment just to, like, take it all in, because first, this is the first time I get to see his quirk. He gets to turn anything he wants into an elastic thing. The air itself, he can turn into an elastic, which is kind of a strange concept. As we can see here, it totally works for his favor. Let's start from the beginning of this episode. So, we first start off seeing Class 1A preparing for the school festival, going over their routine and choreography for the performance that they're going to put on. And during all that, apparently they are in need of rope. And so they send Midoriya out to this one store called Worksun, which is honestly a funny, interesting name to give a store. He went out to get some rope so that they can have everything they need for the performance and backstage equipment. And during this, Deku bumps into Gentle and Miss Brava. That's her name, right? Miss Brava. Yeah. He bumps into Gentle and Miss Brava, and it appears that they're both trying to disguise themselves so nobody recognizes them, as Gentle and Miss Brava are trying to visit this one little area where they have apparently one of the finest teas to exist, which is the Gold Tips Imperial tea. Though I believe they were just leaving that place, if I remember correctly, or passing that place. I'm like so into the action, I just forget, wait a minute, like, what just happened here and here? 'Cause yeah, I'm just so invested in like the action, so sometimes I forget all the other things that happen. But yeah, Gentle and Miss Brava were leaving that little tea place where they have the Gold Tips Imperial, and when they bump into Deku, they start to figure each other out. And once Deku started sensing what this guy was up to and who he was from a YouTube video that he watched, Deku was not gonna have that. No siree. Like, he had a flashback hearing about how the school festival would be canceled, like no ifs, ands, or buts if there's any slight threat to the school. And of course, we want to see Eri have a fun time and have her smile for the first time in her life. So I do not blame Deku for getting that sudden feeling of anger and frustration, just wanting to like put a stop to the problem right then and there before it even starts. But Gentle, by the way, there's like random hair on me. But yeah, Gentle was still gonna go through with his plan. Like, he didn't care. He was just like, boy, I don't know too much about you at the moment, but I must go and do what I came here to do. Of course, his little admirer, fan, little helper, was only going to encourage him and do anything that she can to make sure that he wouldn't doubt himself or feel defeated. So yeah, she was there cheering him on in her own way and also just looking out for him, which, even though yes, they're both criminals, or they kind of seem like criminals, though not really as intimidating so far, honestly, compared to other criminals we've seen and villains. I can't help but to think it's such an adorable little relationship between them. Him trying his best to succeed at like what he's passionate about, and also like just doing his thing as Gentle Criminal. And Ms. Brava here being like his #1 fan and just pretty much believing in him. As much as, yes, I don't agree really what they're doing right now, I just think it's an adorable relationship between them, and I can't help but to think Gentle's dialogue and the way he speaks is charming and like kind of funny to me in some way. I don't know why. When he says stuff like, I swear it by my mustache that I will defeat you and I don't know what this accent is, but yes, defeat you and go through with my plan, boy, young boy, because the world must know, the public must know about this YouTube video of mine that I need to upload later on once I'm done with you and my plan today. I don't know what the heck that was. That was me trying to give an exaggerated impersonation of him. It's very clear here that Gentle Criminal is a YouTuber, and I mean, he's using that as a way to, you know, spread his message and his views on things. While this is all happening back at UA, little do they know, Deku is fighting, I guess we can call him a villain right now, I don't know, that is gonna threaten the festival. And from what I heard in the preview, it sounded like the festival is going to be canceled, which I'm really hoping not. I really hope that's just a play on words, but not really legit. I really hope the festival is not going to be canceled because I really wanted to see them perform and also see Eri enjoy herself. Though, I guess it wouldn't be surprising if things happened, you know, like conflict, because that's how a story has to end up. Like, it can't always be happy smiles and rainbows and sunshine. Like, at some point, conflict has to come back in for it to, like, get interesting and to keep us at the edge of our seats. But yeah, every time I think of Eri, I'm like, oh, please let her have a nice time being at the festival and getting to experience like happy things. Please don't let her go through like more sadness and pain and just depression. So yeah, as much as Gentle honestly does not really intimidate me that much, really. I mean, so far, the most he's intimidated me was seeing his eyes just start glowing blue like that, looking all fierce. I could tell like at that moment, oh, he wasn't playing. He was dead on serious, going through with his plan and not letting anything or anyone stop him. So let's see what else happened. I'm sure it wasn't just that, right? There was more. Or no, was it just that? No. School festival, getting ready for the performance, and the fight scene with Deku and Gentle. That's all that happened, right? Oh, okay. Another thing, when Mei Hatsume entered the scene where Midoriya and All Might were training in the woods, she gave Deku an invention that she made of gloves, you know, gloves that he wears, but like upgraded into something more awesome and legit and accurate in terms of effectiveness towards fighting. And I believe, yeah, those gloves really did do a really good job when Deku had to battle Gentle there. So honestly, I'm really thankful Mei Hatsume is involved in a lot of these characters' experiences. Like before they go into battle, like she makes sure to like give them something that could really help them. Like I really do appreciate that from her. As much as she's like a really like energetic, crazy like character that really needs sleep. She really does need sleep. I could see it in her eyes. I mean, duh. It was obvious. She honestly is a lifesaver, I believe. Like I think she is awesome for doing this for the other characters. I mean, I know down the line she's really mainly doing it to be recognized, like be discovered by big figures, important people within that sort of thing. Though, of course, without her inventions and gadgets and such for some of these characters, who knows? These characters might have gotten hurt really bad in some areas. We don't know. I like to think that she really played an important, helpful part in giving these characters, honestly, things that I feel were necessary and helpful. She is a good example of someone that you really shouldn't judge right away for them being all crazy and such, because really at the end of the day, people like that could be just the people to save your life or like in some way affect your life in a good way. So yeah, she honestly knows her stuff and she does it really well. Like that's something I could truly respect and admire from her. I just thought I'd take a moment just to really give thanks to her, even though yes, she's a character from an anime. I still believe that should be mentioned. Hard work from a character like that should be mentioned in terms of them being helpful for the other characters that we really focus on. I remember in the first movie of My Hero Academia, the first one, for those who have seen it. If you haven't seen it, skip over to this timestamp, because I'm going to talk about it. Okay. From that movie, I remember that this girl, All Might's niece? Step-niece? Niece-in-law? I don't know. She made this one gadget for Deku to use in that movie for the villain that, you know, was trying to hurt All Might's really good close friend, stealing from him and all that stuff, like to gain power, like immense power. She also invented something for Midoriya Deku to use, though unfortunately it broke during battle, though helped save the day thanks to her. I just thought I'd mention that because, yes, it wasn't just 2 pieces of gadgets, inventions that Midoriya Deku used for battle. There was a third one, like in between this, the gloves and the shoes, it was also that gadget. You know which gadget I'm talking about if you've watched the movie, the first one. So yeah, it's always nice to like give appreciation and recognition where it's deserved, and I feel like Mei Hatsume as well as that one girl really do deserve that praise for their hard work and their talents. Really, you don't have to be physically strong or like have like these natural powerful abilities when it comes to like fighting to be called a hero. I feel like your born talents and skills from birth can be just as heroic when you know how to put them to work, and whenever you know how to follow through with your passions no matter what. They invent things that could really help save a life. I would consider their quirk or superpowers, their inventions. They literally can invent whatever they want as long as they know how to use their head and be creative with it. She deserves more recognition right there, and hopefully she will get it. She will get it from the people that she's trying to amaze and impress. But I also believe she needs a lot of sleep. She needs sleep for her to recharge that awesome brain of hers. I feel like looking at her in that one image, you know, that one image that was shown of her like while she was talking, that is a perfect representation of how I feel at the end of every video I finish editing. Not just for Patreon, but for YouTube, of course. That's how I feel. Not because this is just too much for me to handle, but because my laptop is dying. Bear with me. My laptop is old. And that's why I lose sleep, because I have to stay up with my laptop until it decides to finish at its own pace with rendering and such. Either way, yeah. Mei Hatsume giving Deku these awesome upgraded gloves that I feel will come in really good use from now on. I know All Might's, who, the one that we all got to see during the battles between the monsters the villains and monsters we've seen him fight. It's shown he has worn many different versions in the past. And I don't think it was all just for show. Like, I think it was also in terms of effectiveness and allowing him to move better. Not just look better, but move better in it. Like, he explains how there was a time in his life where he actually had to use, or not had to use, but like he tried using some sort of like gadget thing. I guess you would say armor gadget thing. Something that they invented for him to wear. And it was all fine until he realized it was holding him back in a way, or just not really satisfying him the way that it should as a hero, and overall making him feel comfortable fighting in. So yeah, I'm glad that he decided to just not use it anymore, even though yes, maybe that would have provided him more protection. I don't know. I definitely feel like he looks much better without it, and really I can respect the courage and just not having to use anything but his fists, and his quirk of course, to defeat a villain. Like, he just uses his fist and his might to go all plus ultra on them. So yeah. What else? What else is there to talk about? They're getting ready for the school festival, the performance. Aoyama is going wee while they're like lifting him to like practice. And Midoriya had to go get some rope, bumps into Gentle and Miss Brava. Have a little fight there because Deku does not want him nor Miss Brava to mess up the whole school festival because of Aerie. Sweet little Aerie. We want to see her smile and have fun. And yeah, elasticity, being Gentle's quirk, him not messing around with those blue eyes of his, and yeah. We leave off with Miss Brava saying,
"It is time for me to use my quirk. I am not gonna let this young boy, who I've seen before, I swear, discourage my sweet, sweet Gentle and beat him. No way, Jose. I'm gonna use my quirk to show this boy a lesson."
and so that's where this episode ends. And I believe there will be more to come in the next episode to talk about. I want to talk about more in this episode, but really these are the main key points, right? If I'm missing anything else, I'm sorry. I try so hard to remember things at 2:30 a.m. in the morning after I've been working so hard out there in the world. My brain is just going mush by the time I'm finished reacting to an episode. I'm sorry. I get so tired. I have no choice but to record at night, because in the daytime, all the cars that are outside my window love to just drive by and make me feel like I'm in the middle of traffic, honking and going vroom vroom and going and going, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that would not be pleasant in terms of wearing these at high volume. Miss Brava here, by the way, is she a kid? Because she definitely looks like one, sounds like one. But this is Japan we're talking about. You can't really assume anything right away or predict anything right away. Is she a kid? How old is Miss Brava here? I'm getting really curious now. Like, how old is Miss Brava? How old is she supposed to be? Because she looks like a kid. She looks like she's, I don't know, 12. I swear, if Miss Brava is like in her 30s or like 40s, that would be so mind blown here. What the heck, Japan? I like her look though. She's so sweet, kawaii, and interesting. It was an enjoyable episode, and I'm starting to see hints of darkness within Gentle Criminal. Like, if he does have more darkness in him than we've first expected, it's always nice to find out more about a character, whether they're good or bad. I mean, because then you get to at least know what to expect later on and how to feel, because right now I really don't know how to feel. So far, I honestly have been enjoying Gentle Criminal and Ms. Brava. It's the relationship that makes it hard to be intimidated by them. It's just so cute. And also the fact that he's a YouTuber, I think that's also why I have like a soft spot for him. I know what it's like. There was definitely some interesting details here that were mentioned in terms of us finding out what Gentle Criminal's quirk is. I was curious for a while now, figuring out what it was. I thought it had something to do with tea. I mean, it might still have something to do with it, I don't know. But as far as we know, it's being able to turn anything into an elastic, bendable thing. My brain is shutting down right now. I am so tired. I've been working so many night shifts, and I don't think I've been getting enough sleep. Nope. And a lot of you buds, which I don't blame you, might think that I haven't been doing anything. I've just been sitting here, or just not editing the YouTube videos or Patreon videos. I definitely have been. My laptop just wants to take its sweet time. That's really what it is. So yeah, the videos will go up when they will go up. And I really do appreciate for those who are actually patient and are looking forward to seeing them nonetheless. You guys are so awesome, thank you. I am tired. I really want to eat some ice cream and go to bed. I don't know why. It's like 3 a.m. It literally is 3 a.m. and I have work tomorrow. from 2 to 10, but I really want to eat ice cream first. I'm stubborn like that, I don't know. It's really hot in my room. Do you blame me? I want a refreshing treat. I feel like deserve it for recording this reaction video after waiting all these weeks for the dub version to come out, but also having to like find Josh Kugo and put him back here. Like a week or two passed. Dub came out, then I was like, awesome, I can finally record my reaction. I tried to find Josh Kugo, but I couldn't find Josh Kugo. I don't know where he was hiding. And so I just rewritten his name, folded it, placed it back next to my sexy gold unicorn. I really hope you buds enjoyed. And the question of tonight, of the day, depending on when you're watching this, is, will the school festival be cancelled? Will Gentle Criminal ruin the school festival to where it's not going to take place? Or will they still go through with the festival? I mean, from what they said in the preview, it sounded like it's going to be cancelled, but I'm like, I don't know. It could just have been a play on words. Like, maybe it will still take place, I don't know. But what do you think? Will the school festival be cancelled or no? That's my question. Also, how old is Miss Brava? I am very curious to know. I mean, this question is really just a random question that's coming from me to you. I'm just personally curious. How old is Miss Brava? She looks like she's 12. It's bugging me. It's Japan. It's really hard to tell how old people are in Japan sometimes. Like, what kind of sorcery is this? Well, like, what are they doing to, like, stay so young? Like, so young looking. Also, is the quirk we've seen in this episode all that Gentle Criminal can do? Or is there more? Does T play an important role here with this quirk? Because I have a feeling it does for some reason. If not, what else do you think it could be? Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I may just reply back. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button, as it helps me push forward in creating content that I'm truly, truly passionate about. Also, if you're new here and enjoyed, subscribe! And click the little bell button to become a Strawberry Bud today. Remember, peace, love, and respect. Remember that. That's what makes the world go round. Thank you again, Josh Kugo. I really hope you enjoyed. Your support means a lot. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, night, and may much goodness come your way. Sending a big hug and some virtual ice cream. Thank you. Now for all of you other Strawberry Buds, if you'd like to support me further, as well as get exclusive access to full, uncensored reactions and bloopers, as well as get a chance to be featured in a future video of mine, you can check out my Patreon. That's linked in the description below. Stay epic, and I'll see you all in my next video. Love you all. Plus Ultra.